Hello out there in YouTube land, welcome to the OK Good Review channel. And as you can see before us today, we have from the Marvel Legends series, War Machine Punisher. Now, before we get too far into this character, let us take a look at the packaging. That's what everyone loves, right? Packaging. So this is, I don't know what the backstory to this is, but evidently Punisher has gotten War Machine's suit. After the fall of War Machine, Frank Castle acquires the highly weaponized armor and makes it his own. So, I don't know if this is part of a comic book series or what, but you can see there's a very, very, very cool art on this. I like this. I think this is, I don't know if this is an alt-universe thing or what it is exactly. I'm not super up on War Machine's not a character I normally read, neither actually is Punisher. We've got this blue sort of aqua thing. You can see the Punisher's eyes. They actually kind of look like Spawn's eyes there, but I'm sure that's supposed to mean the Punisher's eyes. Yay! Okay, and so this guy came with a ton of different fists and weapons, and I could not find them. I don't know where they went. One of the hazards, I guess. You can see he's got skulls on his legs. The detailing here is just awesome. Skulls up here on his armor. You got the 000. We got battle damage actually on the shoulder pads. We've got some sort of thing here. I don't know if this can actually shoot anything or not, but we've got these arm shield brace things. This actually honestly reminds me a lot of a Jaeger. Just the way that they've done this. It's very, very Jaeger-ish. But you can actually add a bunch of just different Punisher guns. You can have them dual wield pistols, for instance. There's a number of hands you can change out and so on. So this is actually a really, really cool piece as far as accessories. It has a ton of them. It's got, see, these are very stiff. It's got ratchet joints in the knees. So you can have them do some crazy Matrix type stuff, I think. Let's see if we can actually pull one of them off. His shoes bend too. So, oh, come on. There's a thing here. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, so is that molded together? Oh, it is. Okay. Not as much as I thought there. So, all right, let's try to see if we can get him to balance here properly. Slick table I have is not. So we can do poses like this where he's, you know, he's kind of in a sort of a matrixy thing. The joints hold. I mean, they're very, very stiff joints, especially in the knees. So this is a cool piece. There's not different heads, so you can't just have a Frank Castle head. It's just Iron Man head. It's just a War Machine head. But yeah, I mean the detail is really, really good here. Got all the usual stuff here. This is cool. Yeah, I mean the Frank Castle is somebody that our star was mildly interested in. I would not say he's super interested in Frank Castle. He's not ever seen any of the Punisher TV shows or movies or anything, but this seemed like a natural extension for that kind of interest. But he definitely does like War Machine. That's one of his favorite characters. And so, yeah, this is just a good way to kind of break that in. Let's take a look here, a little bit of a closer look at some of this. Just it's really interesting because everything is black, white. And I mean silver gray, which I guess is similar to black and white, except for the eyes, which have a very cool bluish tint to them. Take a look here at some of the detailing they put on here. It's very, very impressive. You can see we've got, you can do quite a lot with this. And this is just, it's really, really, I don't know, can he put, I don't think he can put his hands over his head. Can he? I don't think he can. Yeah. You don't quite have that articulation. That's something that a lot of figures don't have. Unless you get into the really high, like the SH figure arts and stuff, and they get really high end stuff, then they will. But that just requires a certain degree of tooling that a lot of these don't have. See, look at this. This is just really, really good detail. I just sit here and admire this for me. You can see they got scuffing. You got dissimilar scuffing here. I really like this. I mean, as far as the BP thing, neither one of these characters, like I say, are ones I follow regularly. But I definitely admire what they've done here. This is really cool. But I can't get over that. It really like is almost like a scaled down Pacific Rim. You know, just the way that they put this together is just very, very machiney. You know, I mean, I suppose you would have that with a mobile suit of armor. That's essentially what Jaegers are. Is, you know, they're not gigantic sentient robots. They're gigantic mobile personal armor, I guess, is maybe the best description of it. But and you can see taking this out and putting like a chainsaw or one of those crazy energy blades that they have in Pacific Rim. I mean, that certainly could be a thing here, but. Torso articulate. Can he 360? Oh, he can. Oh, this would be wild. You like this should not actually be able to be possible because, like, if somebody's in that, you just basically twisted their torso off the rest of their body if you do that. But that is kind of neat that it'll do that. Like, it would rip. Oh man, that would not be pleasant to be in there for that. But yeah, so here, I mean, Frank Castle, he's let's see what else we can do with him. Can we balance him well enough to? This is always the oh, he doesn't have enough articulation for that. Okay, so if we. If only I had something to put him. Oh wait, I don't think that foot's strong enough for that. Let's try this one. If only we had something to put his foot on. Like, I think he would stand there pretty well. Oh, slick table. Not doing it here today. You know, that's not bad. That's not a bad little pose there. Nice little action shot. A little motion there. Yeah, let's go out on that. So there it is, the Marvel Legends Punisher War Machine. Guys, if you did enjoy a look at this, please give us the old thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already. I don't know if there will be the blue notification bell or comments available. If there are, please feel free to use them if that is something you care to do. Whether or not, please come follow us on our Twitter feed where updates to the channel are made by myself when they happen. Also, you can look at Twitter-specific content there, such as display shots. So if our star wants to keep this as a display and we took a display shot, it would be on Twitter. So if you use Twitter, come follow us there. We would love to have you. But here it is, one last good time. Let's just try for another angle. How about this? How about there? Here it is, guys. One last good time. Punisher War Machine from Marvel Legends. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.